Hey there, hello and welcome. It is Madeline here, and I am doing a bonus day for our meditation challenge, our 7-day meditation challenge. This is day 8, hence the bonus, because I always want to give you a little bit extra, and so we have an extra day. And I thought that given that our meditation challenge theme is relieving stress and anxiety, that we couldn't have the whole challenge and not talk about forgiveness. So tonight's meditation is all about forgiveness, okay? Because especially with everything that's going on in the world and so many changes in our lives right now, forgiveness is always an important topic. And I know that all of us have had conflict in our lives with someone at some point, at some given point in time, and it's critical to our well-being, to the peace in our hearts, that we be able to forgive those who have transgressed against us so we can be peaceful and free of the situation. So, hey, if you're live, let me know. Say something in the chat so I can see that you are who it is. So, forgiveness. Forgiveness is a gift that we give ourselves, because oftentimes something happens and we feel badly about it. Someone did something we don't like or offended us, hurt our feelings, or just blatantly violated our boundaries. And a lot of times they don't even know, right? They don't even know, and sometimes they don't even care anyway. And that leaves us with the angst, the resentment, the grudge, the negative emotions in our being and in our hearts. So it's important that we learn to forgive so we can be free and we can have peace in our mind and our hearts, okay? So, and you know that you have that peace in your mind and in your, hey Mary, good to see you, talking about forgiveness. And you know that you've truly forgiven because you can think about the situation without a negative emotion. You can talk about the situation without negative emotions coming up. More importantly, right, more profoundly, you don't have to talk about it anymore. You don't need to talk about it anymore. That's when you know that you have true forgiveness. And it's, again, forgiveness is a gift that we give ourselves. It's not about the other person, because oftentimes the person doesn't even know or care, depending on the circumstances. So oftentimes we hold the grudge, we withhold forgiveness because we feel that it's going to let the other person off the hook. It doesn't let the other person off the hook. It lets us off the hook. I've heard the saying that not forgiving someone is like my drinking poison so you will die, or like you're drinking poison so the other person will die, right? Because the negative emotion stays with you. The negative emotion is in your heart, it's in your body, it's in your mind, it's disconnecting you from your spirit, if that makes sense. That's right. So know that you can forgive someone, and it doesn't make it okay. Doesn't make what they did okay. It also doesn't mean that they still need to be in your life. I had a conversation with a client the other day who was telling me about a transgression, and that he was having a hard time reconciling with and working through with the other person. And he said, but forgiveness is one of my values. You can forgive, and it doesn't make it okay. You can forgive, and it doesn't mean that person needs to continue to be in your world. That person doesn't need to continue to be, or that person doesn't need to continue to be in your world the same way that they used to be, if that makes sense. Okay? It's up to you to decide. So it doesn't make it okay, and it doesn't mean that you still have to be engaged with that person. So, and Once you find it in your heart to forgive someone, then I invite you to practice this cord cutting meditation to actually be free, right? To energetically clear yourself of their energy, the situation's energy, and any negative emotions that you may have had as a result of the transgression. Okay? So let's prepare for the cord cutting forgiveness meditation. Okay? That's in a seated, upright position. Play some music for you. Do not own the rights to this music. Actually, I do. Take a couple of deep breaths. Let all that go. And we're going to start the process with 3 hot breaths. And a hot breath is a nice inhale through the nose. Twice as long exhale out an open mouth. Again, inhale. Twice as long exhale out an open mouth. We're just starting our forgiveness meditation if you're just joining. Again, with eyes closed, inhale through the nose. Twice as long exhale out an open mouth. One more. Inhale. Now I invite you to imagine a stage in front and below you. This is a stage we're going to invite people out onto, or someone out onto. Someone with whom you have a transgression. One way or the other, doesn't matter which way it goes. And don't worry about what the stage looks like. Whatever you imagine is perfect. Next, imagine an all-loving source, healing energy up above the crown of your head. Invite that energy into your being through the crown of your head, all the way down to your feet. This energy is going to fill you up. Fill your feet, your calves, by your knees, your powerful thighs, filling you up. Come up and fill your seat, up through the abdomen and lower back. It's filling your torso, your chest, your upper back, and up your shoulders and down to your fingertips. As it continues up your neck, fill your head, continues to overflow out the top of the crown of your head. This energy is flowing. It's going to coat you on the outside as well. This energy is going to continue to flow. This all-loving, healing source energy is going to continue to flow throughout the process. Now I want you to invite someone with whom you have a transgression, for which you'd like to forgive, out onto the stage. Invite them out onto the stage now. Extend that loving energy from your heart to theirs. Have the energy completely cover them up and completely heal them up. If there's something you'd like to say to them, go ahead and do that now. Take a minute and do that now. Go ahead and wrap that up. And as the energy continues to flow, say to them, I forgive you. Please forgive me too. Thank you for being here and in my life. Next, imagine a blade of white light energy coming from up above and coming down and gently cutting the connection between you and the other person or people. It's going to come down and gently cut the connection. That blade's going to disappear beneath your feet. And as the blade disappears, the person or the people on the stage will disappear, and the stage will fade away. Now let's do 3 more ha breaths to come out of the process. Nice inhale through the nose. Twice as long exhale out an open mouth, making the sound. Again, inhale. One more. When you're ready, when it's comfortable, slowly open your eyes and come back into the room. I hope the meditation was comfortable. Let me know what questions you have in the comments below. It's super powerful. Meditation, one of my favorite things to do. I love doing that with my clients. When I was in a training, well, before I go there, if you're enjoying these meditations, hanging out with me like this, and would like to do that on a regular basis, I invite you to comment or message me about my meditation program. It's going to be starting in about a week or so, and I would love for you to be a founding member of it, right? So just message me or comment and I'll reach out to you about it. But regarding forgiveness, okay, I was in a training one time and one of my colleagues, we had done this meditation. One of my colleagues had come up to me and said, it didn't work, I couldn't do it. Forgiveness always works. This process always works. Sometimes you need to do it more than once. And sometimes there's bigger baggage around the situation. So generally what I do with my clients is, we would let go of all of the baggage and then practice this meditation. Okay, so that's for like big stuff or deep stuff, long-standing stuff. You get the idea, right? But hopefully you had a beautiful experience just now and that it served you. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what questions you have in the comments below. And again, if you're enjoying these meditations, they're going to live in my Facebook group. And if you'd like to join me regularly and get coaching from me, then message me or comment about my meditation program and I'll reach out to you with the details about it, okay? So again, I hope this serves you and I'll look forward to seeing you again in the next video. And until then, I'll see you in the gap. Namaste. Be blessed.